Okay, so let's dive into the evolution of video games, shall we? I mean, wow, right? It's been quite the journey. When we look back at the 1970s and 80s, it's honestly hard to believe how far we've come since then. Just picture it. Games like Pong and Pac-Man. Super simple graphics like, I can still remember the thrill of hitting that little dot on the screen with the paddle.
Yeah. It's so wild to think about that, those graphics were considered cutting edge back then, right? I mean, comparing it to today's hyper-realistic AAA games, it's like comparing chalk to a Picasso. Laughs.
Exactly. And the sounds? They were basic, but oh man, they had this charm to them. I mean, Pac-Man's little Waka Waka sound is iconic. It's become a part of our culture. Fast forward to the 1990s, though, and you see technological leaps with Nintendo and Sega. Oh, and let's not forget PlayStation starting to come into play.
Right. Those classic games like Super Mario and Sonic. I remember hearing about kids rushing home from school just to beat their friends in races. That rush of adrenaline, it was pure competition.
Right. And storytelling, let me tell you. All of a sudden, gaming became more than just high scores. You had narratives that pulled you in. Even without online capabilities. I mean, who didn't feel a surge of joy saving Princess Peach or racing against Dr. Robotnik?
Wow, yes. And then the 2000s hit, and I remember the first time I played a 3D game. It felt surreal. I was completely blown away. How did they do that? You could move around in entire worlds.
Yes! The immersion level skyrocketed. It was like diving into a movie. And with the introduction of consoles like the PlayStation 2 and Xbox, it truly was a game changer, pun intended. Plus, mobile games began to rise. Crazy how we could play anywhere, right?
Oh yeah, it's like everyone became a gamer. Wait, so, when did online gaming start becoming a major thing? I remember friends talking about it, but it felt so niche.
Great question. Online gaming really took off around the 2000s as well. Suddenly, it wasn't just about sitting on your couch with a friend. You were connecting with people across the globe. Can you imagine? Titles like Fortnite and Call of Duty turned into social hubs. You've got friends you've never met in real life, yet you're bonding over epic wins? Crazy, right?
Right. But, I wonder, what are the pros and cons? I mean, is gaming good, or is it leading us down a dark path? There's always been some controversy about that.
The age-old question. Look, gaming can be fantastic. It provides fun and relaxation. Let's not forget problem-solving skills. Believe it or not, it also helps with language learning. Imagine picking up English by playing interactive games with dialogues or missions.
Wow, that's actually something I hadn't really thought about. So, people can learn as they play, but then, what about the downsides?
Right. But yeah, you hit the nail on the head there too. Gaming can absolutely be addictive. Some players do lose touch with real life, and the concerns around violent games and online bullying are huge. This needs to be balanced. You really have to engage mindfully.
That makes sense. And, it's interesting that gaming generates more revenue than movies and music combined. Like, wow, people are making billions. It's like the modern gold rush.
Crazy, right? It's become a legitimate career path now. Professional gamers are streaming on platforms like YouTube and Twitch. Just imagine turning a childhood passion into a lifestyle.
Ah, that's so cool. I really see a future where people will be signing off work and diving straight into virtual reality instead of, going to the movies. Laughs.
Absolutely. Virtual and augmented reality is really just getting started. Players can feel completely enveloped in their game. And let's not ignore AI characters capable of adapting based on your gameplay. It's mind-boggling.
Wow, that sounds so futuristic. Ready Player One vibes, right? I mean, are we heading toward that kind of world?
Exactly. But, that's the beauty of it. From simple beginnings, we're housing a complex industry. It's all about enjoying those connections while being mindful. Video games have genuinely become intertwined with our culture. And I can't wait to see where we go from here.
Yes. Thank you for such an eye-opening discussion. It's inspiring, really. Until next time, everyone, keep gaming, but maybe take a walk in the fresh air too?
Welcome to our podcast. Today, we're diving into a delightful feast, like a breakfast extravaganza from every corner of the globe. Breakfast really reflects each country's unique culture and lifestyle. For example, in Brazil, they often enjoy coffee with bread and butter. It's simple yet so satisfying. Then, over in Japan, they typically have rice, grilled fish, miso soup, and even pickles. Can you imagine waking up to that?
Wow, that sounds so different. I mean, I usually just grab a bagel or, like, a granola bar on the go. What do you usually eat for breakfast? Laughs.
Oh, I love that question. Personally, I enjoy a refreshing smoothie most mornings, blending fruits, veggies, and a bit of protein. But speaking of breakfast around the world, in Turkey, breakfast is a lavish spread with olives, cheese, tomatoes, eggs, and fresh bread. It's an entire experience, much more than just fuel for the day. You could almost feel the sense of community around that breakfast table.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Have you ever tried breakfast from another country? What was that like?
Absolutely. I once indulged in a traditional Indian breakfast featuring dosa. It's like a crispy pancake made of rice and lentils, served with vibrant and spicy chutneys. The flavor blew my mind. And it's so fascinating how breakfast fuels our bodies and also reveals stories about a culture's history and environment.
That makes total sense. Which breakfast would you want to try next? Laughs.
I'd really love to experience a full Turkish breakfast firsthand. The variety and the freshness of the ingredients are something I truly admire. But hey, shifting gears here, let's talk about how technology is shaking things up in education.
Oh yes, I've heard a lot about this. What's going on in that world?
Yeah, It's pretty incredible. So, let's dive into 5 amazing apps that are transforming how students study. Have you ever tried using Duolingo to learn a new language? It's like turning learning into a fun game instead of just a boring chore.
Actually, I haven't tried that. But I've dabbled in apps like Khan Academy. They offer free lessons on so many subjects. What's your go-to app for studying or staying organized?
Great question. I really value Notion for organization. It's like my personal dashboard where I can keep all my notes, tasks, and goals in one spot. Super versatile. Oh, and there's Forest. It encourages you to focus by planting virtual trees as you study. If you get distracted, your tree dies. It's a fun way to keep you accountable.
Ooh, that's a clever analogy. Like, if you picture your focus as a living thing, how cool is that? Do you have any other app recommendations for students? Laughs.
For sure. Quizlet is fantastic for reviewing content through flashcards and engaging games. It makes studying feel way less tedious. I just wish I had it back in school. Speaking of school, let's dive into a crucial topic, global warming. What do you think?
Oh wow, yes. This feels really important. Tell me more about it.
Global warming refers to the slow increase in Earth's temperature, driven primarily by greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, which trap heat. Just think about it. Cars, factories, and burning fossil fuels all contribute to this alarming issue. It leads to melting ice caps, rising oceans, and unpredictable weather patterns.
That sounds really serious. What do you do to help the planet?
I try to reduce my energy consumption and recycle as much as I can. Even the small efforts like using reusable bags or cutting down on plastic can really add up, you know? Plus, supporting renewable energy is crucial.
Wow, I love that. Shouldn't more people learn about global warming? Like, I feel like it's super vital knowledge. This is powerful stuff.
Absolutely. Education is the key. Understanding the impacts and learning about solutions can mobilize entire communities. So what's one change you think you could start with today?
I could probably start reusing my water bottles more regularly instead of just buying new ones. That would help, right? Laughs.
Definitely. Every small effort counts towards making a difference. This has been such an enlightening discussion. Thank you for joining us today, everyone.
Oh yes, I've learned so much. This is great.
We hope these stories inspired you. From savoring unique breakfasts to discovering how technology aids learning and understanding our planet, remember, learning never stops.
If you enjoyed this episode, like, follow, and share it with someone who might love it too. And if you have any ideas for our next topic or want to share your own breakfast stories, let us know in the comments. Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and take care of yourself and the world. See you soon. Laughs.
Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into the captivating world of travel and how it can truly transform you in unexpected ways. I have a personal story that perfectly illustrates this journey. Have you ever traveled to a place that, completely changed your life?
Wow. That's a loaded question. I've traveled a bit, but I'm, still trying to figure out if any of those trips, really changed my life.
Exactly. So let me take you back to last year when I was feeling a bit worn out, just tired of the daily grind. One day, I opened my laptop and began searching for travel destinations. I stumbled upon a picture of a small Italian town, with colorful houses sitting above a mesmerizing blue ocean.
Ooh, I can almost, picture it. But, why Italy? I mean, there are so many beautiful places out there.
Great question. It was partly about the stunning images, but also this gut feeling I got. It's like when you watch a movie, and one scene just resonates with you, pulling you in. In that moment, I thought, yes, that's it. I'm going to Italy. It felt almost like fate was calling.
Fate, huh? That sounds so romantic. But did you, feel nervous about going alone? That can be pretty intimidating, right?
Absolutely. I was anxious about traveling solo. It felt like a leap of faith. But I realized it was my chance to explore not just Italy, but a piece of myself too. So I booked the flight, found a quaint hotel by the sea, and packed my essentials clothes, a camera, and of course, a notebook to document everything.
Wow, sounds like you were really prepared. I can only imagine the excitement and anxiety too. What was it like when you first arrived?
Oh, it was incredible. The sun was shining, and the air was filled with the scent of flowers and fresh bread. I remember taking a deep breath. That first inhalation of new air felt so revitalizing. Even though I didn't understand Italian, I loved the melody of the language around me. It felt like reality had shifted, and I was floating in this beautiful bubble.
That sounds so dreamy, like something out of a movie. Did you have any memorable interactions with the locals?
Definitely. On my second day, I met this old man named Marco at a cozy little cafe. We couldn't really communicate with words, but our connection was so genuine. Just smiles and gestures. It was beautiful.
Oh, that's sweet. What did he do? Did he, share his life story or something?
He handed me a map and pointed to a spot, saying, "Go here, it's special." Naturally, I took his advice, and it led me to this breathtaking view from a hilltop church. It taught me that sometimes the best experiences come from trusting others, even when there's a language barrier.
Oh, I love that. It makes me think, we can find the most unexpected things from complete strangers. Did it, change how you viewed yourself or, your life back home?
Absolutely. Every day in Italy, I walked, listened, and tasted new foods, all while discovering that stepping away from our routine allows for deeper reflection. I felt different, lighter, filled with gratitude. It's like in a video game when you uncover a hidden level everything suddenly becomes brighter and more vibrant.
Wow, that's such a cool analogy. So, how did your trip end?
On my last morning, I decided to take a final stroll to the beach. The waves were gentle, and the sky was painted in soft pinks, like a calming sunset. As I dipped my toes in the water, I whispered, "Thank you," to this amazing place, and to myself for having the courage to take that leap.
That's, really touching. It's amazing how places can, help us find ourselves. So what about you? What's a place you dream of visiting? What kind of adventure do you think awaits you there?
You know, sometimes you don't have to travel far to change your perspective. It can be as simple as stepping outside your comfort zones. So if you enjoyed my story, please like the video and subscribe. And share your dream trip in the comments. I'd love to hear what you would learn from it.
Yes, I can't wait to hear everyone's stories. Thank you for taking us on this fantastic journey into your travel experiences. Can't wait for the next episode.